Hey everyone, so you see this VPC ID right here. Most people copy this, paste it into their Terraform code and call it a day. That's a mistake. The moment you switch account, switch region, or switch names, that VPC, your entire config breaks and you won't even know why. Today I'm showing you the right way data source. Terraform fetches that VPC ID for you automatically every single time. No hard coding, no copy pasting, no broken config. Let's build it. So for the notes, I have added the Terraform notes and the PPT is there for the previous, which we used the previous video. Let's start the coding. I have opened my VS Studio code to create a separate folder. Okay, just right click, new folder, give some name, demo, data source, basics, and create 4 file here. main.tf, variable.tf, output.tf, and last provider.tf. Okay, let's start from the variable.tf. So variable, okay, two variable we have to define. First is region. You can give any name. I'm giving the AWS region, and then curly braces, some description, AWS region, simple and short. Next is type. Type will be string. Last one is default value. Default value is US east. So save it. Second variable is variable not equal instance type. So instance type will be curly braces, description equal EC2 instance, and type will be equal string. Okay, default. There's an error. Default equal T2 micro. I'm choosing the smallest one. So variable.tf is done. Next we have to go into the provider.tf. But why do we define only two variables? Because rest of the variable or the attributes we are going to fetch from the data block. Let's go into the provider one. So we have to create the Terraform block, Terra, and give the curly braces. Into that you have to write the required provider, required providers. Okay, spelling is correct. Next you have to give the AWS equal and the curly braces. Into that two attributes. First is source and next is version. So source will be HashiCorp slash AWS and version will be tilde symbol greater than I want the 5.0. Okay, last is provider block, double quote AWS. I'm not getting any hint. Let me show you why. First let's complete the provider block. Where dot, just copy the variable name, so it's AWS region. Just copy and paste here. So provider.tf is done because I have disabled the Terraform extension. Let's search Terraform. But currently not enabled. We have to enable, so just close it. We will enable after completing all the code. Next is main.tf. So here we are going to do, or we are going to write data block actually. So let's start data and give AWS VPC. We want to fetch the VPC ID, that's why. Next you can give any local name. I give the default because I'm going to fetch the default VPC ID. Okay, then you have to give the filter, and filter should be into the curly braces, and it will get two attributes. First is name, second one is values. So let's go into the AWS console to see via text we are going to fetch the VPC ID. So how you will fetch? Into the name, just give the double quote and give tag. Okay, and tag name will be, means key will be name. Just copy this thing and paste here. And values should be into the array, and the value of the tag is the values default, so just copy and paste here. Okay, I did not copy it default, so just save it. Next let's add the comment. first data block for VPC. Next is second data block, and we are going to fetch subnet ID here for all subnets in default VPC. Okay, we will fetch the all the subnets. So data AWS subnets. It should be subnets, okay, not subnet, because it's a plural and it will give the all the subnet ID into the VPC. Give any name. I'm giving same default subnet. Okay, default subnet you can give. Curly braces into that filter and filter, then same thing, name equal and the values equal into the array. So how or what name can we pass? You can pass any name, VPC ID, okay, and then value is important. See, you have to copy this data, paste here, and then dot AWS VPC, just copy this thing and paste here, then this default paste here, just add the dot in between, and then the ID. So this will fetch all the VPC subnet values from this data block. Okay, next is AWS AMI. So I'm not gonna type the AWS AMI data block, it's little complex. Let's copy from the Terraform official doc itself. Search for Terraform EC2 resource and open this URL and just copy this section. See, AWS AMI is Ubuntu most recent true, and the filter is name and value is this. You cannot remember this, so you can copy from here, and you also cannot remember the owner or the canonical ID, so you need the official doc, as every DevOps or developer do. So this is for AWS AMI. So these are third data block for EC2 AMI. Just paste it. So this is done. Last is resource block, where we actually going to create our resource. So resource AWS instance we did into the one of the our list EC2. You can give any name, web EC2 curly braces, and then you have to give the AMI subnet ID and last instance type, and you can give some tags equal curly braces name. You can give any name, web EC2. We change this into the capital name and keep into the double quote. Next is manage by equal, just save it. Okay, now we need the AMI ID, so just copy this data and then copy this thing AWS AMI, copy dot AWS AMI dot and Ubuntu dot ID. So AMI is done. Same way we got the subnet ID. For the subnet ID, first you have to write the data. Let's type it data dot AWS subnets. Okay, then dot, and you have to give the default subnet. I think I gave default subnet dot ID. So see, this value will take all the subnets, not the single, because here we are fetching all the subnets value which is into the VPC. So here you have to change IDs and then 0 as an array, so it will take from the first indexing. Next is simple var dot and copy the variable name, that is instance type, copy and paste here. Now let's enable our extension and see, theme is changed and we have one error here. Okay, just the type of default use east one. Okay, all look correct. So this is all about the main.tf. So all the thing is done. Now run the commands. Let me increase the size of the terminal and just copy the path. You have to go into this folder, copy path and paste into the terminal, cd paste here and do ls. So we have a 4 file. Okay, so run the clear command and start run all the Terraform commands. First is Terraform init. What it do? It initialize the all the plugins, also initialize the Terraform itself. Next is Terraform validate Let's see. Okay, I think this is the type of default subnet. Default. Let's copy this thing, copy and change it here. Okay, now rerun Terraform validate. Okay, it validated successfully. Okay, one more thing, you have to write the output as well. For the output, like you can get the AWS VPC here as well, and we start getting the hint as well. Value equal data dot AWS VPC dot default dot ID. So we got the VPC ID. Next output is AWS subnet, and then curly braces value will be equal data dot AWS subnet dot default subnet dot IDs to get the all the ID. See, here is the ID, here is the IDs, because we are getting 4 different subnet from there. Last is output and curly braces value equal, we are getting the instance ID. So let's copy AWS instance dot web EC2 dot ID and give the output name is instance ID. So just save it. So all the thing is done. If you want to validate again, so you can run the Terraform validate again, so it's successfully validating. Next, just clear the terminal. Clear in the command terraform plan and see what it's going to be created by the Terraform. See, it's reading the AWS VPC, AWS AMI, and here is the both the thing is completed by the Terraform. Then we fetch the subnet as well. We know AMI, which I have not defined into my code anywhere, like into the, this is the AMI section. I did not define here or anywhere. Okay, so we got the AMI, size is T2 micro. We got the subnet as well, it is 95991, and we also got all the subnet ID. So let's see, do we have the 991? So into the VPC, click on the resource. So see here, 991 95991. So it's already there. Last, you have to run the apply command. So just open the terminal, clear Terraform apply hyphen auto approve. I just approved it. Approve. You can leave this flag and later you can hit the enter here. Sorry, type yes and hit the enter. Let's start creating the resources. Let me drink some water then. So see, instance is created. We got all the subnet. We got the VPC ID. Let's see, is it correct VPC? So it is 19F2. Let's compare all the things. See, 19F2, 19F2, 879. Do we have the 879? Okay, here 969 days on the second one. So all the things created. Let's check an instance we got. Just refresh this. We got the instance with the name of webec2 and 9af with the instance ID. Instance ID is, sorry, 7af. Is it 7af or 9af? Yes, 7af. So that's all in the demo. If you like this content or find the helpful, so please subscribe, and we will meet in next video. And I will put the all the codes into the this folder and share the link into the description. See you in the next video. Thank you.